Hello once again, Hambbage here. If it's your first time or your dozenth time, thanks for dropping by. Hope you're ready for some more hardcore vanilla Minecraft. I know the hardcore hasn't been quite as core as it sometimes is, but don't fall asleep on that. I mean, how many times have we dropped worlds where we've been kind of, just going about our business and things go wrong quickly, or maybe you have it in your experience and know how that can go wrong so quickly. Um, don't like how it drops you into the world. That scares me a lot of times. Okay. Um, these I think are still going. They are. Let's put this granite away. Let's put this cobble away. End of the last episode, we just hung a bunch of torches. So the future field overhead torches are done. All the irrigation is done. We still got a lot of digging to do, and we need a ton of deep slate to line all the fields with all the paths and all that good stuff. So lots more to do. Ooh, and worth taking a look. Squid friend? Did we run away and panic out of here? I think we'd rediscovered this at one point, but not here in Squiddy now. Or Squiddy, Slimy. I'm not too worried about things coming back through there. I don't think we need to seal. Hello? Hello, Slimy? There he is. You were waiting down here for me, and I went chasing around. Hey, we'll take some slimes and a little bit of XP. Another one. Oh, you didn't give us nearly as many little friends to slaughter. Alright. Well, that was fun. We've got slime chunks. Okay, so this is our next side on tap for expansion. Kind of our final side in this 3 around. Then maybe we do a bit of thinking on how we want to expand, if there's directions we want to push. I kind of think this is the way to go. Now we're going to be underneath our animal friends, which is great. We'll want to keep them well fed. We'll eventually do this extra. Oh man, dirt. We've done so much dirt recently. No, I'm not going to waste that, but maybe some granite to the floor here. I think this is alright deal. That worked out quite well. Now, of course, this becomes the big section of all the sections because we've expanded on both our sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. We'll mark that just to keep it current. That's not cool. Pretty lame, if you ask me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eventually, I guess we'll just use Silk Touch to clean those up. Kind of talked about it a little bit more. You know, a lot of times the lava has varying depth as it moves through the world. And I can be fine. It looks a little weird when you have glass over what ends up just being a stone floor. But it won't hurt us any to be there. And looking a little different than everything else is okay, right? Having a little bit of glass on the floor. One thing we want to make sure of here is that we stay going in a straight line, not get knocked off the edge. Alright, well there's that. Let's do... this a little bit, and we'll get enough granite to keep filling in. We'll go ahead and do the dirt ceiling. And then let's just pop out this corner. Then we'll run upstairs and do the cows. Pending sleep. Had a sleepy feeling. Oh, I think we have a clock too. We should do a wall-mounted clock now that we have extra leather around. We also we are just teetering on the edge there, aren't we? It's first tough as far as I know, unless we stashed that someplace different. Feel free to let me know if you guys are aware of other... No iron sitting around. Okay. We did sleep. Hopefully that little putzing bit cleared out any mobs. I'm ready for him though, toting my fish of power. There's a creeper. Skellies. Oh. Hey! Do you have an enchanted bow? Or is that just your fire eatiness? Oh. I did think I saw a creeper. There he is. Creeping about. Want to be very careful. Like I said, it's these routine days that are when hardcore worlds go wrong. I think we're good. You kind of get that feel, right? And now we're, of course, tipped into the 40s, which puts a target on our back as far as Minecraft's concerned. grab up all these eggs. This one's going to be pure breeding only trip. Well, look. Yeah, I'd say we jumped up through the stack of eggs category there. So, very good sign. And part of that may be, again, these guys are running around loaded into the world below us. There's no distinction on chunks loading vertically. So, if we're underneath them and hanging out, they're going to be popping out eggs. And for all intents and purposes, that's more chickens, right? There we go. 2 more out of 12. And 4 total. And more eggs. One thing we want to do here is just get them cleared a bit. I get the deal. And then you guys just need to recover after the last harvest. So yeah, we'll need to make an upstairs overflow dirt chest before we do any more work on the farms. Let's leave these. Go check our wheat. It's got a ways to go, but these are coming back pretty nicely. Let's keep working on our deal, though. It's, again, as close to all these fields as we're going to get, so should help us out. Couple little monster goodies. A little andesite. Alright. Actually, oh. And we'll go here. Ah. Frames to boot. Now we can store dirt. And we now have too much wood. But we can do that. And then stack up sticks. And put our leather away. Are we good to go back down to the mines? Not worried about the picks because our time factor is really on coming back upstairs to feed the animals more as much as anything. We're into level 43 now, though, and we talked about I don't know if that was in the beginning of this episode or the end of the last one. We talked about in addition to our ever-present goal of don't die in this episode or any. We want to get into level 45, if not 46, by the end of this. So, have our work cut out for us to help facilitate a little bit. I'm going to do just an outer back and forth pattern on this one instead of doing any kind of sections. I'll go all the way around, do a loop, and then turn back upstairs, do the animals again. I think that's pretty decent timing to keep us, give them a chance to grow up or get hungry again, give the crops a chance to keep growing, and by doing each corner, we do it everything we possibly can to bring all that back into the load. Alright, so there we go. We'll loop off this end. Oh, we can definitely do this little extension here. Kind of silly. I don't know if it was because of the lava that we ended up with it. Just how that came to pass, but we do have some granite. Alright, let's go run back upstairs. I guess maybe I should just keep a stack of wheat and a stack of seeds in my hands. Someday we need to do the ceiling of this room as well. Don't like that dirt. But we got so much to do. Need to do a lap. Get all this wheat going. Alright, you chickens. You guys are going to be my little XP machines now. Because where the cows, we take them down to a stack of adults, and they're kind of done. Once we really have the chickens ready to harvest, we breed them and then have the eggs from a crowded farm. They hardly drop. They hardly drop at all. And they don't drip much. The axe kind of gets drippy after we've used it on them, but it's cost of doing business. But like the cows here, we've got a few turns of bringing them back up to numbers where we can harvest again. Chickens, they just got to grow up, but our numbers are, I think you can do like 1, 2, or 3 of them before you really start to notice a dip. So it's pretty nice as they get going. I think the cows maybe give you a bit more XP per kill, and of course the huge benefit there is getting all the leather. And hopefully before we get completely overwhelmed, we've got I think we'll do as we said. Hang on to that for the next run. Deep slates building, and as I think I'm just going to be more apt to dump over by all the other stuff, so we'll just kind of do a bleed off. Alright. Let's do another lap. So with the breeding, that didn't really get us too far. Got us up over halfway on 43. That's good. But plenty more when, and I think the next one could be a chicken harvest. And of course, this is what we need, the material to furnish out all our farms. Eventually finish up our stair trim. I thought I was going over a hole. Not that the hole could go too far, but a little extra pocket of lava or something. Been known to happen. Alright, there's our lap. Didn't even fill one of those. Wow. Concerned that we're gonna be a little out of time on sleeping and harvesting the chickens, so let's be prepared to do a bit of field improvement. I think this is the next undoing the stuff we've done. Good times. Good news is we're pretty sure that we're not going to fall in a hole underneath any of this cobble. Now, the reason why we want to do this as the next priority is I want to have a place to start placing chests because squid? Guess maybe there's some more water to worry about after all. The field crops are going to start, we'll keep doing their thing, so they're going to start to overwhelm us pretty quickly. And if we can sort out seeds and all the rest of it into there until we, start selling them to villagers, in pretty good shape. don't think I aimed at the top of that block at all, game. I think you're lying to me. Why are those? Why did I not do those? I got 10. What does 10 get me? Guess it gets me that. And that's something. Alright. I guess I should go back to... So many eggs. There we go. Happy chickens make chimey chickens. We want those experienced chimes. I don't know. Should we let them grow up a little bit? Maybe. I don't know if they're quite there yet. I don't like this whole spread out deal. The problem is I don't have any seeds left. Can I get seeds? Yeah. That's way better than being able to jump in, is being able to dump that. Alright. Cows. You're up next. Level 44. Alright, once more animals done, and I got them all set before the end of day. Alright, now we're working through the night. I think we still have 3 more blocks to go, or rows, if that sounds right. I like the deep slate, but man, is it time consuming to get all that. Alright, let's see if we can sleep if we got all that out in the night. Before the end of the night, maybe. You know, I don't know that they're going to be ready yet. It seems too quick, right? Guess we wind this down. Up here, we'll do another lap. A lap of this, and then another lap of the fields. Feed again. Hopefully that gets all those baby chickens grown up, and then we can have a real chopperoo. Maybe I was forgetting just how long we spent breaking deep slate. Well, I tell you what, the one thing that really isn't working at all in this plan, we have not seen a diamond. Man, oh man. Absolutely no luck at all when it comes to that. Store those though, and still nothing. All of this time. Oh boy, you jerk face. What did he... Is it just those? Oh, it was my steps? Wait, he just he caved out like half that whole hill. Oh man. I knew I didn't like that entry exit. Should be using the ladder every time. Getting sloppy. Now I recall I did mention this at the beginning of this episode. When you get into just doing the routine and cycling and trying to max the efficiency stuff, that's when it all starts going so wrong. Speaking of which, and to make sure I'm totally inefficient, since we seem to be done with the lava, just a mess. Alright, there's zombie flesh, there was andesite. This is what I really think we can get rid of, because if we start harvesting, we are going to be jammed up with stuff. blew my picture frames off the wall. What a jerk creeper. That's hilarious. I didn't know they could do that. Without breaking anything else, the picture frames just fall off. That is spectacular. Alright, back over. We'll get this. Chickens know how to party. All my chickens know how to party. Oh yeah, you guys are doing good now. I'm stuck in a mass of chickens. It's like a big chicken donut. I want them to breed, but I don't know that they're able to. I keep trying to move them around. All right. Oh no. I think this is why. I'm like, why is this so much more difficult than usual? It's because you don't need to hit the critical. Just chop the chickens. Oh, there's 45. One more. And we are at goal. So I should mention that by the time we get done with all this and do our enchanting and all that, we're gonna be so well set on these guys that that's when we really start to need to look back at Darkroom Spawner and Nether. You know, a good fortress for a Wither Skelly farm will give us tons of XP too. It's not as immediate, but just cycling around. Plus, then you're getting skulls and blaze rods and everything else while you go. So, those will be possible next projects. 1. 2. 3. 4. Not horrible. I mean, there's definitely times when you're not going to get any. cows. You're coming up, and we're gonna need all your help to get up to our next level. It's very intense. Oh, that. Alright, that was kind of fun. I don't know how it'll turn out, but... Nope! Oh, baby cow. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whew. Away from the noise and the confusion. Close. Let's go back inside. We can drop off all the chicken stuff. We can certainly now make more arrows, which is potentially a good thing. First thing, though, I want to check our time. 42. Hey, that's not bad at all. Dun, 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 dun. What do we want? Food. Feathers. Got this one extra torch. Hang on one second, guys. I'm gonna briefly give you a mute. We'll be right back. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a wildlife hero. I don't know how it got in here, but I just looked up and there's a yellow jacket walking across my wall like he's just the most chill guy ever, and that's not cool. So I took a salad bowl sized Tupperware and a one of those like cardstock sale advertisement mailer things that was just sitting in my ready to go in my trash, and I put the salad bowl over the top of him and slid the paper in underneath, and he's now relocated outdoors. Aren't you guys glad that that you could be here for that moment? So, where were we? It was nighttime, right? And we had just done this. We were gonna try to do those. These can get combined. I think maybe it's a good time to do some tools. We do still need coal. Well, we need coal too. We always need coal, but we need iron. And we've left a lot of iron laying around out in the world. If we play it right, we don't really need to worry about the iron, right? If we get the right enchants, we'll be good to go. But let's do those as well. Okay, now we should sleep. I should have slept first and then done all the tools because that would give the mobs a chance to despawn. We can still put these sticks away. So I think we've got crops ready to go. We're kind of between basement stages now, so I don't mind kind of swinging away at other stuff. Let's go look at look at all our enchanting stuff. So nice. What's going on out there in the world? Hi, horsey. Horsies. There's another one, right? Oh, that's a sheep. Never mind. Hi, sheep and horse. Okay. So yeah, reminder. Oh, more creepers. Okay, he's going the other way. There's one. As talked about. Now he's coming back. Jerk faces. Oh. At least I put my shield back in my hand. Alright, come on, sucker. Hey! Not let you blow the picture frames off my walls anymore. Alright. With that maybe taken care of. I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. Oh, we should have made... Let's do this. It was weird. I don't know if it was the AC. So, some of you guys know, I guess. I live in an apartment, and I'm on the ground floor, but we have a nice little deck patio kind of thing, and my apartment floor plan has 2 doors onto that deck. It has one out of the living room, kind of where I'm talking to you guys from now. It has one on the in the smaller of 2 bedrooms that I use for a office. I guess we did replant that wheat, right? Does all the rest of this looks good to go. So let's do some beets, because they're the ones we want to have 2 rows of. Anyway, story time. So I have these 2 doors, and they're actually I have a bedroom window that the small bedroom, the office, as I call it, it has that door, but then it has like a side-by-side full-length window that doesn't slide or open or anything. It's just a fixed pane of glass. So there's nothing else there, just the door. My bedroom has regular, traditional, open slide-up windows. So I've got a screen on one of them is kind of inaccessible. I've got a bookcase there that doesn't really let me easily open it. I could dump the bookcase and get out if I needed to, if there's a fire or something, but I could just go out the unobstructed window too, so I'd probably do that. Oh man. But so anyway, I don't get much ventilation if I use the one and only window that has a good screen and opens easily. There's no ventilation, right? And I go to bed at night, and my bedroom, smells like fresh air and nice and all that. It hasn't moved into any of the rest of the apartment. But that's not a huge problem or anything, because I have these doors, and I have little, they're like 2-part hanging screens that are designed for doorways, and they kind of have magnets down the middle that will hold the two sides together, and then they have these little tabs that you're supposed to stick into the outer edges of the door, and they kind of have a slab that hangs flush with the floor, and for what they are, they work reasonably well. I'm not going to say that they've blown me away with their reliability, but they also, for not having like a fixed swinging screen door and having nothing at the apartment, they totally made it easy for me to live with less AC expense and all that kind of stuff. What they don't do is provide any real kind of seal when you get them open. So I normally get up early in the morning, especially right now in the middle of the summer. I get up early in the morning, I open them for a little bit, then I go for my walk, shut them because I don't want people walking into my apartment. Not that it's a bad place or anything, but it's very predictable that I'm going to go out for a walk and I'll be gone 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And anybody could easily be in and out of here and grab a laptop or whatever like that if I left them open. So I don't. It's just common sense, right? Now, if I just need to run to the trash can or something like that, sure. I trust everything, and I can kind of keep an eye on it. I'm within sight of everything. It's not like I'm far enough away. I think I'm going to do one more batch of these. Yeah, let's just do it while we're talking here. But so anyway, over the weekend we had a very rainy, cool Saturday night, and some rain on Friday, off and on. So I had the doors open more because it was much cooler than it's been recently, and I was enjoying getting the fresh air. And I think he may come in from there, but I'm not sure if the AC didn't kind of make him lethargic. And it's running, it's running right now. I don't know if that changed, because usually when I see them, they get in the fall. They're looking for a place to get out of the weather, and you'll just have one or two straggle in, and I'm more open then too because there's less reason to run the AC, and so it all naturally kind of works together. All right, what am I doing here? I am. What do we want to do for... I guess it's a good thing I got bad aim. Alright, there's our field chests. Now we don't have to worry about being totally drowned in inventory. And then got 50 here. You cows are loud. Chicken's not nearly as loud. Uh-oh. It'll be a little short, but that's okay. Because all we really want, we'll just fill in the hole on twist an ankle or something. All we really want is a space to put a couple more convenient access chests. There. So now as we get more and more loot from them, we can just store it here as we have in the past. Good, good. Let's go back inside. Creeper devastated hallway. Alright, are we good? We are. Chests. Check the time. 56. I think... Oh, come on. It's nighttime. Did I already just sleep? I guess I did. Well, this is our triumphant moment. If we can pull it off, if they're well, especially if they're hungry, but I think either way. Alright, you cows. Alright, let's get some levels. Oh, are you kidding me? What the? Stop pushing me, cows. My shoulders just totally slumped as, why? Guess I'm not giving the axe enough time to reset. Hold on. This is crazy. Why is friendly creatures at 100, first of all? Yeah, I don't know if we were hunting for something. What? I think that's plenty loud for the cows. But I don't know. I don't think the noise was enough to really keep me from hitting them. Maybe I was just off my rhythm. Part of it is the babies. They will definitely throw off your aim. But like 3 of those I hit. I was just either swinging too quickly or something. So I wasn't getting the full criticals on them. I haven't been looking. We're already pushing on 47 for a level. So very successful in our goal of potentially reaching level 46. Like I even said, if I got into level 45 and was kind of, you know, getting close, we'd be good. We did more than that. Oh, there's one. Alright, how many adults? Enough that we gotta keep chopping. That might be it. There's one jumping baby there, but Alright, now we can start a beef box. Again, only 50 leather though, that's weird. Alright, and we'll need wheat harvest before the next one there. But that should be good. Let's do one quick run. I'm sure that put us way over the top. We had like 5 minutes and I think I chopped cows for that much. Not counting the feeding or the creepers or anything else we just dealt with. Alright, so we'll run around here. This is close, but there's gaps certainly, so hopefully get that a little more done up. But alright, we are back safely with dirt. Gunpowder. Lots of leather. And who knows what comes next. I think, therefore, we probably will just suck it up and do the rest of the digging. And maybe just a very similar episode to this one. Maybe just more surface level dirt stuff, and then underneath getting the deep slate to just keep plucking away at finishing things up. I don't know. We won't need too much more of the deep slate. Now that we've got the chests, we can start spreading out and just I'll keep running that second field that we're looking at as is, where we'll do 2 rows of beets, carrots, and potatoes, and we'll just fill up the chests into those so they're set up and ready to go when we run. If we have 4 stacks each of carrots and potatoes, then we don't need to do it anymore. We can just switch over fully to beets if we get those before we have the deep slate. I mean, honestly, we can turn on those fields right now. Just make up a couple hoes. We don't need the deep slate edging, but it'd be kind of nice to have it done. So we'll see. Anyway, now I've talked far too long again, so let's put it right here. I'm going to save and quit to title. Don't feed chocolate to parrots. I don't have a parrot, so no worries there. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. Trying to make the kind of roll up our sleeves work as entertaining as possible. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please feel free to let me know if you have any comments or recommendations. Also, pet name ideas that tie into mountain peaks, always welcome. Haven't started using the name tags that we grabbed yet, but we will at some point after we've used up the hard-earned levels that we're working on. Kind of tough to spend those in an anvil yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, you guys take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.